Lebanese Ether. Got my boy Eli Black in the vehicle.
Peace,
what's
man.
going on, brother?
What's happening, y'all?
How you doing today, man?
Good, man.
Enjoying this lovely weather and shit?
Definitely.
We out here in East Harlem right now. You from East Harlem?
I'm from Queens originally.
Okay.
Grew up in a few parts of Queens, few parts of Brooklyn. Been in El Barrio for about 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
El Barrio, yeah, man. Spanish Harlem, El Barrio,
man.
AKA. Got lots of names, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Some people call it East Harlem, I guess.
Yeah, East Harlem, Spanish Harlem. I call it Spanish Harlem to keep the culture there.
Yeah, definitely, man. I could tell just listening to the Spanish music, coming to meet you and shit, They was
Definitely.
blasting it. So you've been here 10 years, you said?
Yeah, 10 years, man. Like, I feel like I moved here before a lot of the gentrification started.
Okay,
you know
all
what I
right.
mean?
So you've noticed changes in the neighborhood?
Definitely. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like it hasn't been extreme yet because of the fact that I feel like the culture is so strong here. It's kind of hard to, you can't just come and take over.
Yeah.
You know? But there has been a few changes that I've noticed, like they're trying to push the Upper East Side a little bit further.
Okay.
Further up, you know what I mean?
Trying to make it like Brooklyn and shit, like
Yeah,
Park
yeah.
Slope and everything, kick everybody out.
Definitely.
Jack up the prices.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know where they expect the majority of us to live. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, man. I have it in my heart. I'm like, they can't gentrify Spanish Harlem. It's too much. Like it's too much culture here.
I want to believe that,
You know?
but I want to believe that, Eli Black. I want to believe it, but I grew up in Park Slope and shit. It's like you never thought it was gonna be gentrified either at one point.
Right.
If you was living there like in the 80s and the 90s, you never thought it would be what it is today.
I mean, even I used to live in Bed-Stuy when I was about 10, 11 years old, and I lived there when it was gunshots going off every night.
Okay.
Waking up and seeing chalk lines on the ground around the corner while I'm on the way to school. You know what I mean? So I've seen it and I go back over there now and it's completely different.
It's different.
You know?
Okay. So yeah, man. So you originally from Queens though?
Yeah. I grew up in Hollis, Queens, Jamaica, Queens, Left Rack City, Queens.
Nice. Okay.
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, Flatbush, Brooklyn.
All right. So all mad hip hop legends, hip hop legends areas. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah.
So how long you been doing music? I mean, I kind of met you through Legendary Cyphers.
Right.
When I went out there. Yeah, man. Shout out to Legendary Cyphers every Friday night, and I met you out there, and I saw you freestyling, killing it. The bars and everything. How long you been doing this MC shit?
Oh man, taking it seriously since I was about 18. I'm 27 now, but I've always been writing in high school and all of that. But as far as performing, releasing projects, I've been doing that since 2008.
2008. Okay.
Yeah.
Just dropping different singles and
dropping music
different open
nonstop.
mics and stuff like that. Performances.
Definitely, just growing, learning, meeting a lot of people. You know what I mean? A lot of opportunities to travel, to just become a better person. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What motivates you to be a hip hop artist or a poet or MC
It's natural at this point.
Okay.
I think when I was younger, I don't think I realized it, but I believe I was just looking for an outlet. Because you go through so much. Like I said, I moved around all these different hoods. You know what I mean? Just childhood in general. And I was probably looking for a way to, just express it. Because now I got one of my rhyme books from when I was in high school. It was really my Spanish class book.
Okay.
There are no notes in there from Spanish classes.
All right. Did you learn Spanish? Did you know a little bit of Spanish, or was it mostly hip hop rhymes in there?
It's rhymes in there.
All right.
Let's
hope your Spanish teacher ain't watching this.
Right.
Your old school Spanish teacher.
Shout out to
man.
Katarina.
All right.
But, I look back at the book and I'm like, I just see all this stuff and it's a lot of pain in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I feel it. I feel I think that's why I was younger. I used to listen to a lot of Nas, a lot of Common, Talib, Mos Def, because that was who let me know that it was okay to rap about certain things.
Other things besides hustling and drugs and all that, which is all cool.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to dismiss anything, but it's good that you found an outlet for other things.
And huge shout out to Jay-Z, Kanye, G-Unit, cats like that I did grow up listening to. Before I got as much into the roots, Common.
Okay.
But a lot of those cats, they definitely taught me a lot about rapping and rhyming and structure and things like that. So not taking anything away from them. I know,
definitely. No, definitely, man. I feel like, you always have these debates and the hip hop purists, and sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I'm that annoying 90s hip hop lover who doesn't want to listen to anything else. But at the same time, I do believe there's room for everything. Right. And I can get down with all of it too. It's sometimes I want to be ignorant.
Yeah. There has to be. I feel like as an artist, I've always liked different kinds of music. I grew up listening to gospel music, and then I got into hip hop music. And then I got into other hip hop music, which looking at samples and things like that. I used to just be up late just studying, trying to find who sampled what.
Like the original samples
yeah,
where they came
like
from.
who quoted what, like, you know what I
Okay.
mean? And then that opened up so many doors to other genres of music. And then I started producing through that, which opened up more doors.
Okay.
So, you know, it's just all about me being open-minded as an artist, really.
That's dope. So you
Yeah,
do producing as well?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
But I want to get into one of your tracks, though. This is one of the first tracks I heard, you know,
Okay.
heard by you right here. It's a dope-ass track. Malcolm Skywalker. Let's play a
Produced
little
this as well.
bit. You produced this,
Yeah,
produced by Eli Black.
Yeah.
Let's play a little bit of it and we'll talk about it after.
Word. My young homie told me he just wanna burn one, enjoy the summer breeze. It's my joint, yo. Down south, shorty told me she just trying to figure out what she needs. Too young, too black, too futuristic. My niggas, that's a new statistic. Make the planet rock like Zulu with this witness. Say he put voodoo in this. You know I like to cruise in a Millennium Falcon as a fly view. When I was young, used to wear the white and blues. Knew I could've got all types of crews. Feel like Malcolm by the window with a lightsaber. The enemy of my enemy put my life in
danger.
Ain't me good at that survival thing. Till you learn to fly, gotta find your wings. Got a squad of kings and a tribe of queens. Golden as a melody silent sings. My big homie told me I got superpowers. Shine brightest in the late night hours. Left coast shorty told me don't wait till she's gone to bring her flowers.
Yeah. Malcolm Skywalker.
Yeah.
I like the artwork for that too. It's like Malcolm
Born
X.
Majestic did that.
Oh, Born Majestic, that was dope. Shout out Born Majestic. It's like Malcolm X by the window,
Right.
but with the
Skywalker
Skywalker,
joint, yeah.
you know, head and. I'm not. Does he have a lightsaber in his hand as well? Or was it short?
I have to look at it again.
Yeah, it might have been kept the original, you know,
Yeah.
gun or whatever. So what is that track about? Is it have a
that track right there? I wrote it last year. I was going through so much last year. It was just like a lot of depression, a lot of life changes going on, and I don't know how that song managed to it came out of me. You know what I mean? Like I made the beat, and then the rest of it just flowed. You know what I mean? Shout out to Born when I say my big homie told me, yeah, I got superpowers. That line's actually about Born.
About Born. Okay.
Yeah, all the lines I'm saying like about people, that's all about like people I'm close to in my life. And as far as the title, Malcolm Skywalker, you know, people actually approached me about it before. They kind of felt like the song didn't fit the title fully, like because you know Malcolm X and Star Wars is two very powerful things, you know. But truthfully, that's who I feel like I am. Like, and it's not even Luke Skywalker. That's the funny part. It's more like Malcolm mixed with Anakin Skywalker. You know what I mean? It's like the mind state. Like I'm not saying I'm a revolutionary, but like just the mind state. You know what I mean? I get where Malcolm was at as far as like not so much the hatred towards white people or towards another race, but more the love towards his people.
Understood. Yeah.
And doing whatever it would take to make sure his people are right. And you take that and you mix it with the Anakin Skywalker, the Darth Vader, and the mindset that he has, where it's like he knows the darkness, but if he wanted to, he could use that same power and use the light, and use it for good.
For good, yeah.
And that's why I think like that's kind of a little bit where I feel like I am as a person. I wouldn't generalize myself as that, but those are two of the mindsets that I find myself with very often.
That's cool. So it's like the different influences, and,
right,
you mashed it up, and Malcolm Skywalker, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, besides, you said you were going through some depression. I don't know if you want to get into it, but like a lot of, people don't want to talk about these issues, personal and stuff. But and you like when Born was telling you, oh, you got superpower, was that a way to kind of be like, don't be down, brother, don't be down, you all.
The funny thing is, like, he didn't say those words directly. The thing is, none of those people said those words directly, but it's like what I got from them, like, and the things they listen to and they know I'm talking about.
I got you.
What I mean?
Okay.
Like, and
that's basically what they were saying to you. That's your translation of whatever they were saying.
Because it's like so many nights I was just like chilling with Born, just like freestyling or whatever, and he'll just be like lifting me up, just like telling me good things, like whether I was down or not. Like, we're bros. Like, it's what we do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Born. And like even in the second verse of that song, I'm just saying like, oh, my friends got superpowers, because I was like, in the moment I was just so down, and I was just thinking, looking at all the people around me, and I was like, yo, like, if these are who my friends are, if they're this talented, if they're doing all of this, like, what does that make me? Like, you know what I mean? You are who you're surrounded by, and these people are in your life for a reason. So it helped me to open up my mind to look at myself in a better light.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So you're like these positive influences around you.
Exactly.
So I mean, would you say the issues you dealt with, or, you know, through depression or whatever, is what really, you know, you did kind of mention it before. Is that kind of motivate you to write a lot of your rhymes, or not necessarily, or just some of your songs?
I would say that. See, the thing is, I don't think about it when it happens, but I think it's just naturally something that happens. Like, you're feeling something, and the music comes out of it. Like, it just happens so naturally, you know. So honestly, I feel blessed, like, to be an artist, because a lot of people, they don't have that creative outlet. They don't have something that they can do. They don't know what it feels like to just create. So my thing is, like, whether I'm feeling like down, whether I'm feeling full of joy, you know what I mean? If I can write, then I'm good. And I think I realized that when I'm not writing, when I have like a little bit of writer's block. That's when it's like, man, yo, I wish I could write right now. But when I can just flow and just let it all flow out easily, that's when it's like, that's when it becomes an outlet. But at the same time, it's natural. So
you know? So it's a form of therapy. Can I use that?
You can say that. Yeah,
is it a form of therapy?
Definitely.
I want to play this other joint right here, which is you know, another excellent track, and you know, we'll let people know where they can, you know, find them afterwards. You know, this joint right here, Pineal Gland Kisses. Yeah.
Also produced this show.
Also, you know, I didn't know about all the producing. Now I know. You know, I'm learning something. You know, in this interview as well. So this joint right here, you know, let's play the first verse. Let's get into it. All right.
So the ladies right here.
Hey yo, my president is black and my state of mind's purple. My soul's a mothership and each line's a crop circle. Looking down from bird's view as these words transfer from my tongue to your mind, hoping that you find an answer. Her body's like a dancer, spirit like a panther. Write a song to your heartbeat and call it an anthem. She loved the way that black hoodie covering my cranium, plus the way I turn a nightclub into a stadium. Now we could start a revolution, Kirk Franklin, or go and get the Benjamins, living like a cinnamon. Whatever it takes to survive, or rather live it to the limit and love it alive on the regular. My God is black and her melanin is gold, same applies to the secular. Girl, you such a masterpiece, gallery's your bedroom, mentally aroused while I'm kissing on your flesh wounds. I see you. Get that right.
It's before the Running Man Challenge.
Right.
That's another great track right there. Was that written for someone specifically in mind, or?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think a lot of tracks I write, as far as like, people, they have this debate, like whether if it's a love song or not, like if it's not like directly about loving someone. But a lot of the quote unquote love songs that I write, I think it comes from just like all the experiences. It might even be just like one conversation I'll have with a woman and be like, it might inspire me that much to write about it.
I'm trying to get some of the gossip out here, but it sounds like a love song for all women. You know what I'm saying? Like for women in general. I'm saying like you know, and a message of love, and you know.
That joint definitely and that joint is like 7 minutes long too. Shout out to Dead Soul on that joint, Destiny, out of Massachusetts. Yo, you know what I mean? Like shout out to her on the second half of that joint. That's just the chorus. It comes from my boo, you know, So Def, Base Soul Stars. That's one of my favorite like top songs ever, like top 3 maybe. You know? So like it was really natural to take that sample. I found like the acapella
and then put it in there. Yeah. No, that sample was dope. It definitely you know, mashed up nicely.
Right.
I mean, so you do producing.
Right.
Were you producing from the start when you started emceeing? Or did you rap first? Did you produce first, or did producing come later on?
I want to say I produced first, but it wasn't really like hardcore produce. Actually, I wrote my first verse before I started producing. But like my thing is like, I feel like I've been producing because when I was younger, like I would always like, it was as far as like I'd record into the headphones, into a cassette tape on the radio. I had like video games where you could produce songs on there. I don't know if you remember those. They used to have, So like that was where I first started producing, but I can never get the beats off of like my PlayStation.
Like
so
you have to record it, like so you have to record it from the outside. It came out horrible. Like it's dope original, but you know, once you have to record it from the outside,
Like I've always had like a very creative mindset as far as music and like improvising, using whatever I could to make something sound good. You know what I mean? So I guess you could say I was producing first. I really just started producing again maybe in 2013 though. Like really like, cause I wasn't rapping over any of my beats like up until 2013. So I finally started producing like legit joints that I could rap over finally, and I was like, all right, let's do this, you know.
I mean, I've seen you produce a couple joints for Born. That's when I knew. I mean, I did know you were doing some production because I saw your name on some of his tracks, like produced by Eli Black. But I didn't know you was producing your own joints and all that. Do you like producing more than emceeing? Emceeing more than producing? Is it one over the other, or is it?
I think as an MC, I gotta say I like emceeing more, but that's just because of the work it takes to produce. You know, it really takes a lot of energy. Mainly because while I'm producing, a lot of times I'm thinking about what I might want to write after I produce it, or who can rap over this. So the producing is it's so much fun, and like putting it together, it's like a math or like a science project. You like take the sample, you get the sample right, all the EQing, the filtering. Then you got to get the drums, and you got all the mixing and everything. Like it's just so fun. You know?
Does it feel? Do you like rapping over your own production more than rapping over another beat? Like,
think about that.
Okay. But like, it's not like I said, your baby. You know, when you did everything, it's like it's really fully your baby.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's the thing about it. It's a little more pressure sometimes. Like I think it's mental though. Like I like put a lot of pressure on myself. Like while I'm producing something, I'm like I gotta rap really good over this. Like when you're producing something that's fire. You know what I mean? And sometimes like it'll come out like right there. Like I'll make the beat like while the words are coming. Sometimes the words won't come till a year after the beat was made. I'll just find the beat again and be like, oh, I like this. But I think so. Yeah, I think so. As far as like making like legit tracks over, just because I know I have the freedom. And if not, then this is another producer I work with named Manifest. Like shout out to Manifest, my engineer as well. Been working with him since like 2008, pretty much since I started rocking. And somebody like him, like we're so cool. Like I know like it's almost like we can both co-produce it. Like I know he'll produce it, but he know what I like.
He knows what you like.
Yeah.
I mean, would you give your sound a specific name? It's like I don't want to separate and would you just call it hip hop, or would you give it a certain name of your style?
I'll say this. I say the same thing about the band I rock with, Sibling. I think any sound that I'm on is gonna be overall hip hop, because the hip hop influence is so heavy by the way that I rap. You know what I mean? But I think there's so many genres that influence what I do. You know, like it's no one genre in my music. Like, if you really listen close, like maybe it might be the way the chorus is, it might be the way the drums are or the sample is, but there's no one genre, but it all does come back down to hip hop at the end of the day. Yeah.
I mean, what's dope like about Legendary Cyphers seeing you out there is that you have to rap over different beats.
Yeah,
you might have the trap beat, you might have the southern beat, you might have the West Coast shit, then you might play the East Coast. You'll mix it up. So you practice, and it makes you versatile and stuff. And
exactly.
That's what's really dope about that experience. Is just you never know what beat's gonna come on, and you got to jump on it and make it work.
Exactly. And some nights you might be some nights you might go to the cypher feeling real calm. And you just want to hear some like 85 BPM beats and just rock over something like some 90s joint. Some nights you might be on your Mike Mizzle level, and you might just want to go in on a trap beat, but that's the beauty of it, just it's about exercising the mind and pushing yourself to the limit. Like there's no beat that'll come on at a cypher that I'll just straight up be like, nah, I can't rap over this. Like, you know what I mean? Because I've heard people, like, whether it be at the cypher, whether it be just like maybe not Legendary Cyphers, but just somewhere where people are rapping, where certain beats will come on and people will be like, oh, like I don't want to rap over this, or this ain't New York enough, or like just all you've heard it before. You know what they say.
I mean, what I'd also notice in some of your rhymes and some of your songs is that you do touch on consciousness issues, or let's say I don't want to say political, but let's say political, but with a message, conscious, pro-black, pride, or Malcolm X, things like that. I mean, why do you include those issues in your music? Is that
I feel like if you listen to my music, it really gives you a definition of who I am a little bit, because I feel like there are artists who do the political music, the revolutionary music. There are people who do the weird alien raps. You know what I mean? And I feel like I can't really just generalize myself to one of those things. You know what I mean? Because of the fact that if you have a conversation with me, I might start talking to you about Atlantis. I might start talking to you about the moon.
You might Malcolm X and Star Wars.
And then I might start making a joke about the Chappelle Show with you. And if you listen to my music, it really does like lines literally. Like I'll quote something from Chappelle Show right after I say something about Star Wars, and it'll connect. So I feel like I can't really like give myself a genre as far as the kind of artist that I am. But I do choose to talk about those things because they are who I am. And at the same time, I feel like the way that I do it is because I want people to think. Like I want people to think I don't just want to be rapping and be like, yo, they coming in and taking over our hood. I'm gonna go 20 levels deeper and and say the same thing, but in a way that'll make you think.
Okay.
Like really think about like why they're doing it, like who the people are, how it affects you. And I might try to do that in one line, I might try to do that in a verse. But I like to take it I really like taking it a level deeper, you know.
So you don't want to make it like too preachy and like too like obvious, but you know, in a poetic way you're spreading the message.
Very metaphorical. Like the whole thing is just like everything I spit is metaphors, you know. Like, it might not even be like a metaphor with one meaning. It might have 3 or 4 meanings in something, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's because I was recording Legendary Cyphers for Radio Beirut for the show, so I had to play back a lot of the stuff to make sure everything sounded good. I'm like, and I've listened to your verses. Some also like Falaz, everybody else who was in the cipher, the resident MCs and all that. I'll be catching stuff that I didn't catch, on a night of the cipher. I'm like, oh shit, you gotta see like, what he said, what like. Then you understand, because when you're in the middle of filming or recording, you may not, you're distracted. So when you listen to it later on, I'm sure a lot of cats who are like, who may came through the Legendary Cyphers and saw you perform, or maybe saw you perform at open mic or something or whatever, and it's like they go home like, oh, that's what he meant. You catch it later sometimes,
Exactly.
Do you like that? Like, do you like dropping those kind of?
I love that, man. I love that because of like what I was saying, like with cats like Jay-Z that I grew up listening to, because of the fact that these people always they always had me thinking further. Like when I was 10, 11 years old listening to Jay-Z, I didn't understand half of the things he was saying, but I knew that he was saying something that had more meaning to it. You know what I mean? And then when I finally got a little bit older, started like catching, it would be like 3 or 4 years past after a Jay-Z song come out, and I'll be like, oh, that's what he meant. Like, and it'll be like a sports reference or a movie reference or something. And I like doing that. I really like hitting people like later, and they'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing up Jay-Z. I mean, because I was kind of similar. I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more I appreciate Jay-Z.
Right.
When I was younger, I was more like, on like, I'm still more of a Nas fan. I still, whatever.
Nas,
but
Nas the man.
Yeah, Nas, is the man. But it's like, but the older I get, I was like, damn, I appreciate Jay-Z so much and so much more now. Especially now with like the lack of East Coast sounds, and at least on the radio, at least there's artists who are out there. But I mean, who are making it, who are getting the buzz and stuff. So it's like I appreciate it much more. Like you said, I was understanding him more because at one point, you kind of like, Jay-Z, he's just talking about girls and drugs and this and that. But there's so much more that he's really talking about. As long if you give it a listen and try to interpret it. Speaking of of Jay-Z, this is one of your joints. It's Kanye West. It was a remix. It was a remix. I really like this joint. That's why I'm gonna perform. So I'm gonna put it on for you to let's play it a little bit. All right.
I'll have to explain this song after.
Yeah, let's definitely talk about it. It's No More Parties in BK and Homie Lover by Eli Black.
Word. Shout out to Madlib producers for coming.
I think Madlib produced the first beat, the second beat is actually Designer produced the second beat. The Homie Lover, it's kind of, I really think he did.
No more parties in BK, please. No more parties in BK. No more parties in BK, please, kid. No more parties in BK. No more. Yeah. They don't want y'all to rock with it though. They don't want y'all to rock with it. Now who's that peeking through the window? Stainless glass for the temple. I pray to God my enemies don't catch eye. They unify, speaking do or die, word to Bed-Stuy. At this height they probably give me the crown. This is more than just a different sound. I get around like a bloody Tupac. Laid back in some tube socks, eating veggie fried rice, listening to Woo Block. Humble if I gotta be, pardon me. Is you mesmerized or just staring at me awkwardly? I can feel your vibes from outside of the galaxy. I'm outside of my mind plus outside of reality. War going on outside. I see some casualties and stress is steady stretching out my mental capacity. Now who's that looking through my window? Shh, don't worry kid, I got this, babe. No more parties in BK, please kid, no more parties in BK. No more. No more parties in BK, please. No more parties in BK. No more. No more. Yeah. Told y'all they don't want y'all to rock with it. Check. No more parties in BK. Less is Dave Chappelle block party in BK. What up? I've been chilling with Marley for 3 days, watching interviews of Malcolm and Martin on replay. In my dream state, I created a monster. They mad shook. Last spotted walking through Flatbush like. No more parties in BK. Please, kid, no more parties in BK.
Ooh, I love this transition where you put it together. I do think designer produced this, but I could be
Okay.
wrong. But that's when I first heard the name.
Yeah.
Was on the Kanye album, because he definitely produced something on the Kanye
He was
album.
on the part 2 joint.
On the part 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's been on your mind, kid? Nothing, just been thinking about the grind, kid. Heard you finding trouble where the shine is. Yeah, kid, but I've been finding honeys where the guys is. Put her on the Erica so she could do the knowledge. Regardless, I just called her body about a week ago. Since she do Pilates, ask her if she freaky though. It's a celebration, let's get the coke keto. I keep it in the cummerbund with the tuxedo. Me, myself, and I, that's a mighty cold trio. But me, myself, and Irene, we like superheroes. Shorty, it's her birthday, tripping like you been grown. Cause she make that earth shake, especially with them Timbs on. I make your heart beat my ringtone, mesmerized by your skin tone.
Homie, love for real.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, what? Yeah, tell me. I want to hear the story. What?
Yeah, that joint, I mean, so like, alright, it's a couple of different reasons like about that song why it's called No More Parties in BK. There's actually another verse I did to that song where it starts off like no more parties in BK, unless we go and throw a block party for PH. And then I just go in from there.
Okay.
Shout out to Pumpkinhead recipes.
Yeah.
But like, so basically that comes from one, there was literally a party that I went to in Brooklyn one time. I got a couple of homies, like the old Ardak BX homies. They could probably testify this story. Just the night got kind of bad. We left the party in Brooklyn, just like got mad hectic. Like it was just dudes like pulling guns out on us and stuff. Like, it was just like wrong place, wrong time. Maybe right place, right time. Depends.
And it was right around that same time you wrote the song.
No, that happened like a few years ago.
Okay,
I never forgot that though. Like that's my mind state. Like no more parties in BK.
Damn, Brooklyn.
Like for real, such a good party too. You know what I mean? Had nothing to do with the party. But,
Okay.
But,
the after party though.
Yeah, exactly, and it's mixed with that, and then the fact that a couple of parties I actually went to last year in Brooklyn, and it wasn't Brooklynites at the party. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was
the
like
gentrifiers.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, and I see that, and I'm just like, yo, like stop throwing parties in BK. Like this ain't BK. Like y'all chilling over here.
That's dope.
Politicking about who knows what. Like while we over here trying to survive across the street, literally across the street, you'll see the projects.
And y'all getting away with everything.
Right. Exactly.
Like shit that local Brooklynites can't get away with. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But yeah, that's really those two things are the main reasons like why I wrote that song. No more parties. No more parties in BK. You know what I mean? It's the mindset that I have, man. Like when I go out there, and it just feels like there are no more parties in BK. Like not the BK parties anymore.
Understood. Like the real, the real BK that we knew, that we grew up in and shit. It's like now it's all like
it's a little different.
I wish it was a little different.
Right?
Yeah, man. I wish it was a little different. It's like
it's tricky, man. Cause like I used to live in Bed-Stuy, like I said, you know, I've seen some things like that no child would want to see. And honestly, I know there are some people who have seen 100 times worse than I've seen. You know what I mean? But either way, like a traumatic experience, like you see that as a child, it messes you up. You know what I mean? But the fact that I go there now and I see it's different. But the thing with gentrification that bothers me is that it's not different for the people that were going through it. It's different for the people that are moving there now. So it's like you're better in the neighborhood, but you're not even. That's a sick mindset that they have as developers. Like you know what I mean? Like like they're bettering the neighborhood, but not for the people who live in the neighborhood. You know?
Exactly.
It's like if you had money to better the neighborhood this whole time
from the start.
Yeah, like why wait until these people can move in? Like, you know what I mean? Like
definitely. I mean, that's what people take it the wrong way. Like people say, like, oh, when you speak out against gentrification, what do you want? The crack era? You want robberies every day?
Yeah.
No one said we want that. We just want, but we still want that original Brooklyn. Where the local people who grew up and lived there aren't forced out of the damn city. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. Why can't we find a balance where the neighborhood improves without jacking up the prices 1,000,000%?
It really tripped me out at first because like I would see the health food spots. That's one sign of gentrification, and I would see the health food spots and I'd be like, all right, so y'all could have built this health food spot this whole time, like whether it be a juice spot or a healthier coffee shop, whatever. Like. It's like, so y'all aren't building this like to help the people here eat healthier. You know what I mean? You're building this because this is for them, and the crown fried over there is for us, basically. You know?
I got you. Yeah.
It's really sick, man. Like,
it definitely is. I mean, they're catering to that one, community with money, but it's totally, destroying the character of Brooklyn. It's like I don't feel the same as I used to about Brooklyn. Like at one point when I was like, I was like, I love Brooklyn. I'm a bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, that's it. But now, honestly, the way I feel now, it's like obviously I'm always gonna love Brooklyn just for being born and raised there. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, fuck Brooklyn.
It's a Knicks hat.
You know, it's a Knicks hat. Yeah, it's not a Nets hat because it's not a Nets hat. I may eventually rep the Nets, but it's Knicks for life for now.
Nah,
but it's like right now, it's like I don't feel the same about Brooklyn anymore. Like my love for Brooklyn right now, it's not the same, honestly.
It's just what are you gonna do about it? Like I feel like honestly, I wouldn't be mad if like, and I'm not a violent person. I'm not about guns. But if a bunch of people from Brooklyn wanted to just line up on their block on some like "we shall not be moved" type stuff one day, you know what I mean? It'd be like, what y'all gonna do about it? Like, I mean,
it's gonna lead to that because I mean, it's totally unaffordable.
Right.
The way they're doing it, and it's like, where do they expect? Even if you work for the city, even if you got a city job, even if you were freaking police officer, it's too expensive to live in Brooklyn. Firefighter, any city job, how can you afford these prices?
Right.
So it's like I don't know where they expect everybody who does all the work in this city to live. Are we supposed to fucking travel from Jersey and some like like every day on 3-hour commute?
It's trippy, man.
To wipe your tables and shit. Then it doesn't make any sense.
It's
but
a survival game out here.
It's definitely a survival game, yeah, man. But I want to play this next joint. This is your latest.
Rain Game.
Rain Game.
I dropped this last year as part of a project called Black Winter. Yeah. It's my joint right here, man.
So it's not you had the other songs we played were dropped after this one?
Yeah. Those are all after this one, yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Peace, God. What's today's mathematics? Maybe
numerology, you help me drop these bad habits. And a few apologies to those dressed in black fabric. The scene was mad tragic. I prayed in magnanimous, magnificent menace. Don't know how I'm managing this maximum security planet done got me panicking. What am I channeling? These verbal frequencies frequently intercept your sweetest dreams. My apologies for these pestering philosophies. It's just my thoughts move at a threatening velocity. While they're studying banks and economies, I'm trying to stay connected to ancient astrology. Too claustrophobic for the spaceship, probably. I hope they made leg room a top priority. My imagination be the source of my emancipation. Let's close our eyes and take a vacation. Hope you came prepared, this life is but a beach share. Let's enjoy the visuals, keep the stress minimal. Seashells for headphones, I listen to the sounds of the ocean. Said I hope you came prepared, life is but a beach chair. Enjoy the visuals, keep the stress minimal. Seashells for headphones, I listen to the sounds of the ocean. Yo, same old me, rockin' all black and 99 degrees underneath palm trees. No throwing shade, I'm just on my own island trying to be water. Under pressure, I'm an ice cold diamond. Can you dig it? No Cyrus, half man, half machine. No glitches, no virus. It's the same old violence. Thought he was Arnold yelling, get to the chopping, and heard the fat lady sing, but that's a different opera. Rather lift up the 9 and be lifting your chakras. I give you my shine if you living in darkness. Don't let your story be written by your villainous author. Devil handed me the world, wasn't feeling his offer. Gotta make a sacrifice. Drive slower, you'll be slipping on the blackest ice. Why the homie had to crash that night? I still think about it every time I grab the mic. I hope you came prepared. This life is but a beach chair. Let's enjoy the visuals. Keep the stress minimal.
Rain Game.
Seashells for headphones. I listen to the sounds of the
So it's what Black Winter you said you wrote that?
Yeah, Black Winter. I dropped that joint last March. I was about to go to South by Southwest, and I was honestly trying to like get a project done, and I had a lot of tracks ready. Just had to like put them together. You know what I mean? So 7-track EP I dropped last year.
What's the message behind that track? Because I heard a lot of stuff.
That track,
like don't let the villain write your history, the narrative, which is what we see a lot of nowadays. Those who dominate the media, they tell us what what's facts and what's not facts. And
that song right there, I feel like that is just me that's me just completely like expressing myself about everything on my mind, everything on my spirit. Like to me, that's like like a lot of cats like they spit these verses like where they go in like just those go in bars. You know what I mean? And they'll rap about whatever they want to rap about. They might rap about how they're lyrically better than somebody else, or just those kind of braggadocio things. But to me, like that's me going in. Like I have another track called Mighty Healthy where I'm kind of doing the same kind of like. That right there is Eli Black. Like you feel me? Like that is Eli Black.
You said it sounds like Eli Black. You said I'm dressed in all black in the 90 degrees weather.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like right now.
Exactly.
Like that song is just it's just about so much. Like and even me, like I have a way of like doing like the braggadocious raps, but without saying I'm better than you. But I'll say something like I'm trying to think of a line from the song. Basically, I'll almost be saying like I'm like how I'm like over the evils or like the demons and how we can defeat them, rather than how I'm saying like, yo, I'm better than this man or better than that man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's just like the way I drop knowledge in that song, like where I say, like while they study in banks and economies, I'm trying to stay connected to ancient astrology. That's just me saying like what I was saying earlier, how I'll like say something for you to like think about it. Like that line isn't just that line. That line means like, yo, there's more important things. Like, you know what I mean? Like
than just capitalism,
right? Exactly.
Or just
like,
making money, or
that's a man-made object. Like money, currency, like that's a man-made concept. You know what I mean? And ancient astrology, like they're studying something that they felt they were connected with, and for whatever reason at that time they knew in their hearts that they had a connection with it. You know?
Yeah, man.
So like those are the things that I feel like are like more important. Like even the line where I say too claustrophobic for the spaceship, probably. I hope they make leg room a top priority. That just means like I'm trying to be flying, I'm trying to be high up mentally. Okay. And it's just like a funny way of saying it. Like, yo, like I'm trying to be in a spaceship, but I'm tall and I'm claustrophobic, so I hope they make leg room. Like that, you know what I mean? Like
I took it as, you know, cause you know, as a fan, as somebody who listens to the music, you might, it's like art. Everybody might interpret it.
Right. That's what I like to leave open too.
So like, that line to me it sounds like humans is fucking up this earth. We're gonna have to hop in a spaceship and get the hell out of here. And I hope that shit is comfortable.
And I'm not mad at it. I wouldn't even oppose that. Like I wouldn't even look at you. I wouldn't even say no. That's not what I'm saying. Because like, if you think that's what I'm saying and it's not that far from it, then hey, man, like
dope, man.
You know what I mean?
That's really dope. Yeah. So you came out with this EP, you said?
Yeah, Black Winter. I produced I think 5 out of the 7 tracks. There was one track produced by a young lady named Keys. We co-produced that joint. Met her at the Cypher actually, like in the beginning when they first started doing the Cyphers. Another track is called Black Alice, produced by a young lady named VHVL. She's super dope, got a whole like trippy sound. She had like posted the beat on SoundCloud one day, and it was like, honestly, if you hear the beat, like I don't know how I wrote to this beat. Like it's not like a normal beat at all. You know what I mean? I like sang over that.
Where can we check it out?
You can check that out on eliblack.bandcamp.com.
Okay, it's on Bandcamp. It's not on the SoundCloud page.
It's not on SoundCloud. Okay. eliblack.bandcamp. Rain Game is on SoundCloud, but not the whole project.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that was a dope project. It came out pretty well.
Any new projects coming out?
Yeah, I'm working on the. Should I tell you the name? I'll tell you that.
If you're gonna get Freestyle Drive an exclusive, we're not gonna say no. You know.
I'll give you that. Yo, I'm working on a project right now. It's called Sanctuary for a Sinner, and it's basically I get the title from just sanctuary, just trying to find peace. You know what I mean? Like, and when I say sinner, it doesn't mean I'm out here like wilding out, like living a crazy life. It's just the mindset of knowing that I'm not like a saint, knowing I'm not some perfect person. Okay. And I think it was a lot of the things I had to go through to realize that, you know what I mean? Like just to realize like we all do have a little bit of like both sides in us, you know? So I'm working on that joint. A lot of production by the big homie Manifest, production by myself as well. Pineal Gland Kisses on that joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can consider Pineal Gland Kisses the first single off of that joint? Okay.
Yeah. That's and that joint, I can't give you a release date right now. I'm pushing for like late summer, early autumn, but I'm not gonna set any dates right now. You know what I mean? I gotta pace myself. So yeah. Make sure the music comes out good.
You don't want to pressure yourself right now, right? Yeah.
But y'all got the title, so.
Yeah, they got the don't be messaging him like, where the fuck is this shit coming out? All right?
People be coming up to me a lot, man. Like I forget that people like are listening. You know what I mean? Because like you forget people are noticing what's happening, and people start asking me like, yo, what's up with the project? What's up with the project? And I'm like, all right, I'm working, guys. I got y'all.
We definitely noticing, man. We definitely noticing. I got y'all. You know? Yeah, man. No, definitely. Down to get with this freestyle session.
Yo, let's do it.
All right. Let's do it. Let's start it.
We warm up for Legendary Cyphers.
Yeah, man. It's Friday night.
Yeah. I got to do the plug. Legendary Cyphers every Friday night, Union Square, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
12 a.m. You know I got a track over this?
Well, you said mighty healthy. Let's do it. Lebanese Ether.
You want me to do the rant?
Let's do it. Eli Black, Freestyle Drive.
This is the rant right here, though. We go. Hey, yo, I walked into the. Okay. I fixed Hey, yo, I walked into the Vatican, ran up on the Pope and started battling. Jesus fell in love with Mary Magdalene, went and turned water into grape juice. I fell in love with Mary Jane, St. Nas, and Grey Goose. Forgive me, see, I'm a sinner. I'm probably gonna sin again. Now look in mama's eyes, say, never trust a women friend. Now look in daddy's eyes, say, never run with Templetons. I put my hoodie on and wild out on these Zimmermans. What you think this is? Y'all ain't seen the whiz? I'm like Mike Jack moving down the yellow brick, cruising with the fellowship, boosted off adrenaline, smoother than a gentleman. Even when my Timberlands stomping on the pavement, my intergalactic squadron steady mobbing on a spaceship, starting like an extraterrestrial, 7-dimensional
elevate my third eye to get a better view. Feeling like a black Buddha. Zab Judah couldn't box with my philosophies. Thoughts moving at the ill velocity. Kill possibly, this most definite. Shine like a black star, illuminated specimen. Peep the measurement, 6'1", the estimate, 230 pounds of raw excellence. Had to slow it down, used to spark a lot. Hot boxing in a hotel parking lot. Zoned out thinking about the last of days. Better listen what the pastors say. Well connected with the arm, leg, arm, hand, full circle. What goes around comes around till the sky's coming down.
Word. Mighty healthy.
Mighty healthy, yo.
Eli Black.
Yeah. What you got, yo? I want to kick some freestyles, yo. What you got, yo?
Yeah. Exclusive. Lebanese Ether. Freestyle Drive. Eli Black.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
Like I never heard of gravity.
All the way up.
I'm about to cause a couple casualties.
I'm all the way up.
And I'ma do this here gradually.
I'm all the way up.
And I ain't never had to pay a fee.
I'm all the way up.
It's what they always try to say to me. If I spit a rhyme, I'm gon' burn them like 8 degrees. You're gon' need some surgery. Murder men in 3rd degree. You ain't never heard of me, well dog, you don't worry me. I ain't trying to get the currency. Matter of fact, I might just go ahead and kick it with my current peeps or kick it with my old peeps. Dog, you don't know me. I'm trying to be water. That's a Lake no Kobe. Man, I might go on Spurs, sorta like Ginobili.
All the way up.
So yeah, I'm rolling with G.O.D.
I'm all the way up.
And yeah, I kick it Juan Kenobi.
I'm all the way up.
And yeah, I kick it like Shinobi.
I'm all the way up.
I go on Spurs like Ginobili. Matter of fact, I'm more like Tony Parker, Peter Parker, but only darker. You see the author, you know the brother from another planet, never roll with undercovers or the DTs. You know I keep it easy. I'm moving on up. I'm feeling like George and Wheezy. In other words, it's more like Wheezy. I don't roll with birds, man. Something you observing, but if I roll with Birdman, respect my name, dog. And if you don't, you understand that we ain't the same, dog. We ain't in the same league. We ain't in the same game. My name is Eli Black, and no, I will not change names, but yes, I will change frames. Remove the picture. What will be the Bible if you remove the scriptures? What will be revivals if I remove the scriptures? I am not an idle man.
I'm all the way
I'm
up.
fighting for survival, man.
All the way
I'm
up.
feeling like Survivor, man.
I'm all the way
Underwater
up.
like Leviathan.
I'm all the way up.
freestyling, couldn't find a pen. I'm freestyling till I find my zen. Yo, I'm freestyling till I find a friend. Yeah. Okay. Sound like some trap right here, yo. You know me.
Eli Black music.
Black, Lebanese Ether. They're trying to catch me again. They're trying to test me again. I pray my Lord bless me again. Life done teach me a lesson again. I feel like Usher, this my confession again. Hold up, calm down, cause I'm stressing again. Hold up, calm down, cause I'm stressing again. I might need another smoke session again. I might go and pray with the Reverend again. Matter of fact, I might just go to the preacher. In my community, it's no unity, that gentrification. I'm stuck here looking for Latifah. I am legend. I'm similar to Will Smith. See, I am legend. Cause I kill him when I kill this. Said I kill him when I spit this. My building, who gets evicted? The women and the children. In my mind, it's encrypted. It's sort of like hieroglyphics. It's math and it's scientific. It's food for thought, it's healthy. You know I rhyme nutritious. I'm a rhyme magician, the Black Houdini. Friends, how many of us have them? And how many of them will smile when they see me? You better take it easy. You better take it slow now. It's similar to gravity, so watch how it goes now. I'm the king, I'm on the throne now. I'm the king, but I got no crown. I study adjective, verbs, and them pronouns. I'm a vocabulary, it's necessary when digging into my mental library. Time's scary, they're climbing up their money trees like Kendrick. Hallelujah, Halle Berry, Halloween and Hollis Queens. My man representing styling, so he ride the ferry. I seen a lot of fiends, I seen a lot of teens. I ain't seen a lot of green, but I seen a lot of cats talking about by any means. Word to Malcolm, I got mixtapes, I got freestyles, I got albums. I'ma drop them when I want to. You kill me, I'm gonna haunt you. My shorty, she looking like that modern day Rapunzel. She thick in the right places, give a kiss in the right places. I might just turn it to my miss when it's the right dating. Okay, anyway, I'm like Gary Payton, supersonic. I don't need the chronic, but I'm still Dr. Dre. Tell me what you got to say. They looking mad desperate like, yo, is your gon' track drop today? I said, please be patient. Please be patient. Somebody's knocking at my door. Please be God, cause I don't need the Satan. Everything I'm saying, you would've thought that I was playing a track that I wrote like 5 years ago. Man, I cried a river like 5 tears ago. Man, I lost my fears ago. Feeling brave now like Atlanta.
Want to dedicate to the Cypher Circuit.
Word up, word up.
Shout out P-Rock, CL Smooth.
Shout out, shout out.
We reminisce over you. Lebanese Ether. And my boy Eli Black. Freestyle Drive. Let's do it.
Hey yo, I feel like P-Rock when he reminisce that Troy cat. Nowadays we be reminiscing Troy Ave. Come on, dog, why they shooting in the club, dog? Come on, dog, why they shooting in the club, dog? I'm like Cupid, I've been shooting for the love, dog. And rest in peace to that die through that urban plaza. You better understand, I ain't heard the nada. You better understand, you ain't heard Chewbacca. I roll with hand solo. Matter of fact, I roll with the mic and the cats that rock polos. You better know that. When I was young, was in a school of hard knocks, similar to Little Polo. If you don't know that, you better check the reference, check the Wikipedia. The lyrics be seeing you, the rhymes looking mad mean. Burn it up like fire mixed with gasoline. It's exploding like Nate Dogg. It's the next episode. When I spit a rhyme, this here is just a prologue. In other words, this right here is just the beginning. I be the saint, but same time I be sinning. I ain't a loser, homeboy, I be winning. Freddy Krueger, get up in your dreams and I'm grinning. If I spit a rhyme, man, I'm really not pretending. I do this for the men and the women. I represent everybody, all races, all genders, anybody in the body. Get it? Anytime I spit a rhyme, it's like karate. Can I kick the wax off, Mr. Miyagi? Matter of fact, I turn the wax on. I fly like the brother that was rocking platforms, writing rhymes while I'm chilling in the platform. I'm scary like Jason when he got the mask on. Go ahead and blast off. I'm feeling like an astronaut. The beat in this car is talking to me, man. I feel like Hasselhoff. I'm blind like I took my glasses off. You better study this rhyme. I got a class for y'all. I'm teaching, guarantee the whole class involved. Check. You would have thought that this was the last of me. Never that, cause it's the first of me. If it was the last, that'd be a tragedy. Cause I can spit a rhyme, don't disrespect the God, that's blasphemy. I got homies that are blasphemy. The questions they be asking me, is this a freestyle actually? I traveled to the past and I traveled to the future and brought it back to the present. So I probably wrote this rhyme a couple years ahead. Matter of fact, I did a couple beers ahead. I cried, yeah, a couple tears for the homies. And then I poured out the 40. I remember I was chilling with the homies, stressed over life. I was sipping on the OE. Now they trying to get back to the OE. Eli Black, but come on, you don't know me. Already told you. Super Saiyan like Goku. I'm about to go and get a job at UPS cause I'm about to go so postal. Took off my bifocals. I know on every coast, homeboy is bi-coastal. But I'm trying to travel to the West Coast. I'm like a G.I. Joe fighting off Destro. So tell me what's your guess, yo? Matter of fact, I'm like Deathstroke. Cause on the real, I might be dead soon. They trying to fill us with diseases like Deadpool. But homie, I'ma get my revenge though. Matter of fact, the deaths, I avenge those. So when they go ahead, I'll kill all the others like Mike Brown. All them trying to kill us up in my town, just like Trayvon. I'm about to start a riot, yeah, I'm bringing chaos. Cause they're trying to make us act all polite and gentle. Come on, that ain't what's on my mental. I'm talking about years and years and years and years and years of pain of the slaves in. Come on, dog, yeah, my screws is loose, man. Come on, dog, cause my homies had the noose on. You know I'm talking about the ancestors. Y'all ain't got rhythm, my people dance better. You know I had to pull the race card. I'm like, damn it, I'm about to pull the same card. Because I'm feeling like a mutant. Can I kick it? Well, I'ma do it like I do get. I've been dreaming, I'm scheming. And if I'm dreaming, you know my dreams is lucid. This right here is quite confusing. This right here is no illusion. Understand it's not a fantasy. We getting back to life, back to reality. Back to reality, we getting back to reality. Jack, we getting back to reality. They reminisce over you if you battle me. Come on. Actually, you know my whole faculty will come to and try to fracture thee. Come on, this is only one of me. You can never fraction me. You trying to get a pass of G's. Well, homie trying to pass a cheese. I even seen the pass of cheese. He was smiling at the way I was wild. Come on, yo. Was he singing the same song, yo? cause I ain't even gotta try to write, yo. If we singing the same song, I'm like Mike John White and Spawn and Black Dynamite, yo. In other words, I'm gonna kick it, but at the same time, what I'm spinning is quite wicked. I'ma show you what the vision is. They be saying that I'm a visionist. Cause you know it's super critical. I do the videos cause every rhyme I write is visual.
Yeah.
Fire right here.
Yeah. Taking it back. Jada. Eli Black. Lebanese Ether.
This right here is a real write-off. Matter of fact, a freestyle on a pale white horse. Come on, you ain't never stopping this. I'm like X-Men Apocalypse, but I ain't fighting off apocalypse. I'm probably one of the 4 horsemen. You standing one spot like a doorman. You standing in one spot like a doorman. I'm a volcano and no, I am not dormant. I'm about to explode again. I'm about to explode again. I stopped using the paper and the pencils and the utensils cause I might explode the pen. I might just explode with gems. I might just explode with diamonds. I'm feeling super. Shout out to one in the spot. My first show was live in Gunta. Matter of fact, that was like my 4th show. I could spit a rhyme and tear apart your torso. You dudes got like 1, 2. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more flows. This right here is gorgeous. When I was broke, I watched Flocka eat Gordo. Cause I ain't had the cable. Only you dudes unable. And even when I didn't have the beat, I was boom, boom, check to beat in on the table. Yo, that's what I did in the lunchroom, up in the luncheon, felt like a dungeon. I ain't the dude that you touching. I used to have beats by the Russians. They was real nice with the production. Disgusting, right here was really no discussing. You so sick of this, forget the Sprite, but you might need the Robitussin. I'm married to this beat right here, and it's sad I ain't her only husband. But no, it's not adultery. I let the kids and adults speak. I smoke a blunt and speak bluntly while listening to Nas, my country. Wants to get rid of me, come on, wants to get rid of me. Are you kidding me? Cause I'ma shut them down lyrically. My name's Elijah in Quran and biblically. If this was them Power Rangers, I'm the black one, my shorty ain't Kimberly. She a black monster, tell me, is you kidding me? I might just go and explode this whole vicinity. Now tell me realistically or historically, I spit it gloriously. I woke up like this, spit it flawlessly, like Beyonce. Matter of fact, what I say is gone beyond. In the year 3000 like Andre, I've been outcasted through the thought main entree. I'm a son MCs, I'm the Spanish Darth Vader. I am tu padre. Had to say that for no reason. Wu-Tang, best protect your throat region. Protect your throat region. Wear a scarf sorta like it's the cold season. All that, but I'm no Keenan. All black Nas is like, I rapped over this beat when I was 18. My old name was Lost and the beat was called Lost is like. Okay, I used to really floss tonight. Matter of fact, I used to floss my life. Matter of fact, I was a boss tonight. I had the beard and I'm bald, that's right. I go, but I ain't Rick Ross, that's right. Go ahead and try to stop my life. You can never do that. I'm mad nice, but I'm not polite. You might need the flashlight if you get stopped by the cops tonight. Okay, check. Okay, the other night, I was sitting in the park, but nobody could see me cause it was kinda dark. Was rolling up the weed, wanted to give it a spark. I told Shorty, please watch out for the cop cars. Now on the rail, once he sheedy, she gon' laugh at this. Once he seedy, she gon' laugh at this. Once he see this, she gon' laugh at this. Cause we was tripping. The 5-0 came with no lights and it was like disastrous. I said, keep cool, keep calm, everything is alright. Keep calm, we gon' get high tonight. Cops passed right by when they was finished. I finished rolling a blunt and then we got lifted. I'm so gifted, guaranteed like I'm Santa Claus coming down your chimney when it's Christmas. Now everything I say is good. I was getting rich or die trying like I was dating Megan Good. Get it? 21 questions. Yeah. You can check the video. Killer and I'm serial. Maybe if you ask me, I might leave him in between the sheets like the Isleys. I really love Harlem. You know, the cats that be sitting on the corner sipping nutcrackers while they got the white tees. At the same time, they be hollering at chicks while they already got a wifey. Hollering at chicks and they ain't looking for a wifey. But if you holler at chicks, just please do it politely. Now I ain't saying do not approach ye. Hold on, I'm a coach ye, cause sometimes it gets kinda ugly. Okay, check it. Now I'm a man with this, but I got love for all of my feminists, cause my mom was chopping up peanut butter sandwiches. You feel me? Now if I didn't have a mother, I would still have respect for the other the same gender, the same species, the same race, so please understand what I'm speaking. I really hate those who be catcalling. I really hate those who be catcalling.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes the same cats that be catcalling be the same cats rolling with the same cats that represent the same other cats on the blocks in Harlem. Come on, we gotta stop this problem, Cause this is here what we're not solving. I think we need some meditation. I'm sick of all this, just get the medication, cause they gon' blame that for the gentrification. Well, listen, it's just animal instincts. Come on, it's how an animal can't think. But at the same time, you really think an animal can't think? Think about that. See, that's a metaphor. You see the neighborhoods transform like Megatron. The old heads, they was blasting, let's get it on. The new heads, they was blasting like John Mayer. Go and talk to y'all mayor. Tell them you cannot come through, cause we still walk through the day like Blade Vampire Slayers. But it's cool though. It's kind of wild, cause last summer I was recording in this building at a studio. Whoa. On the rail, yo, it's no coincidence. I really like that, when I'm getting into this, cause everything, it really happens for a reason. The reason my heart is beating, the reason that I'm scarred, the reason that I got a couple things, I'll be speaking through these bars. Sometimes I drop off, but even me on a bad day is better than you partying on your Saturday. Okay, now I remember preachers was talking about you can't be partying on a Saturday and put your guns in your gats away and go to the church the next day. But come on, you gotta do that, preacher. Let's pray. What can I say? I'm diverse with this. Versatility. This is flipping this, we call it the word agility. Acrobatics, some cats that really like to act dramatic. Well, 1 + 1 isn't always 2, so don't really try to kick it with the mathematics. Cause 1 + 2, sometimes that's 11. Get 2 11s, and then you start wishing like a genie up in heaven. You can see me with my brethren. Now you can see me with my sister. What I was trying to say was, please don't disrespect her, whether you're a male or a Mr. Female or a Mr. The details and I kick the
keep it respectful. Eli Black.
I was trying to put that together, yo. Sometimes it's hard when you like, y'all got what I was doing.
Nah, of course, I did, man.
Yeah.
Stop the cat calling.
Another one, you wanna do that?
Let's do this.
Right,
Let's do it.
Respect for the soul, respect for the spirit, respect for the mind.
Freestyle drive.
Just check it to control. Just check when you're near it. I already know that I got a couple looking at me now. Already know I seen white couples looking at me now. Look what you done started. What you done started. I'm Moses, I done parted. The season's time to party. I broke free from them chains though. Black man, but I still can't watch the whole chain go. That's how things go. I used to be a fan of Jamie though. That's a real. Remember I had the show?
Yeah,
I used to be a fan of Jamie though, but I ain't really fan of those trying to play me though. Like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm glad that you went and got a Grammy, bro. But I ain't really cool with a white man saying, nigga, if you're not family, bro. And that's real, you know. Life's the movie on the rail, you know. If you numb, you can't feel me though. And if you deaf, you can't hear me, bro. I'm the most deaf, I'm like Yasin Blade. Yasin Bey. If I spit around, I can't stop this play. I think it's dinner time, I got the hottest plate. I'm riding on the interstate. They really try to kill my fate. They try to shut down my destiny. I'm like Wolverine, I lost my memories. It's so heavenly. Man, this hair is so deadly. Now tell me, do you remember me? Born 19 years after the 70s. They went and killed Kennedy. You really trying to do this, man? Come on, where's the love, man? You think reparations is tough, man? On a dollar bill, you better stop for real. Everybody on my block, they kill. I ain't talking about the ones on my blocks killing each other. The cops, they be killing my brothers. Come on, I hate the government. I might drop a bomb from the mothership. Woo! I ain't bragging, but I still spray paint Andrew Jackson. That's currently.
Eli Black, appreciate you being on the show, brother. Killed that shit.
Off sometimes,
yeah. The pre-show, you know,
word.
We had the Legendary Cyphers right now, so it's like.
Yo. That's the beauty about freestyling, yo. Like, I think like when I was younger, I used to be hesitant, like when I was freestyling, because I wasn't letting myself be free. I was thinking too much. I would just be like
I'll be worried about not saying something dope, but it's like if 90% of it is dope, and you get a few little shakers
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
like, you know what I mean? Like it's cool,
especially
man.
if it's really freestyling, you know, go for the top.
Exactly.
Like you're gonna fuck up a little bit. It's like
let me say that. Let me say it to these cats real quick. 'Cause a lot of cats come to me and they be like, "Yo, like, how do you freestyle?" And I be like, I always tell them like, "Yo, just keep going." Like, you know what I mean? Like, dig as far into your mind as you can, and at the same time be loose. Like, but at the same time, just keep going. Like, you have nothing to lose when you're freestyling. Like, don't say nothing too disrespectful, because I know how it is when like cats are freestyling. They might say something a little sus, quote unquote, make it hustle sus. But like, cats might say something a little sus, but like just it's cool, man. Just keep going. Like, just push yourself to the limit, yo. Just keep going, man.
Cool, man. So where can people, you know, one last time check out your music?
Check me out Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all the social media at Eli Black Music, ELIBLACK MUSIC. You can check me out SoundCloud.com/Eli Black Music. Everything is Eli Black Music. If you want to check out a couple of my projects, you can check out eliblack.bandcamp, eliblack.bandcamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't harass him about the new project, all right?
I mean, you can harass me. You can harass me in a polite way.
All right, apply a little pressure.
Yeah, man.
Maybe come out with this sooner.
Yes,
man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, though. It's dope.